Hi, I'm Ben, and this is my episode recap of Marvel Spider-Man. Do do do, do do do, do 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 do. Woohoo! This changes everything. But anyways, okay. So when we last left off, Spider-Man When we last left off, Spider-Man was trapped in another dimension with the Avengers, and here he was trying to save them and use those web shooters and Iron Man's technology to break through, but he didn't got to, and he landed in a trash compactor, a trash boat. So then he, so then he's okay. He, so then he was okay, but then he was okay, and he tried to help. So then he went to Otto Octavia. So then he went So then he went to police chief lady Yuri, I think. Yeah, Yuri. And then he went to try to help him. And then he was like, something must have happened. And then he was like, well, we have to go there. I may have been not right about something. So then they all went, and then they found out that that Chicken Man was behind this. I'm just kidding. That they went to the prison to see all the characters, but then there's like this person has no authorization on that. So I was just seeing something on a poster. Oh, sorry. Um, so anyways, so then the lady was like, "You have no authorization," and the nice guy who owns the cellar was like, "No, he can let so here he goes, and then this happened and this happened, and then he tried to go in, but then the other lady who worked at the police, the the prison thing, because there was a lady who works in a prison thing that was like, you have no authorization, and the nice guy was like, you know, he can, but then she was like, but then Yuri grabbed her like, you're under suspicion, and then it turns out that and then later they went to the prison and he, they talked to Cloak to find out any answers, but then it realized the nice guy holding the prison was the evil villain all this time. And then he became the villain and tried to destroy Spider-Man, but it was trying to siphon his powers to control cipher the villain's powers to and Cloak and Dagger's powers to stop Spider-Man. And then he was like, "I'm doing this because my the Avengers put my father in prison, so now I'm getting revenge." And then Spider-Man was like, "Yeah, you're trying to destroy. You're trying to get revenge on the Avengers by siphoning villains' powers in a prison you created. Not a great plan." Sorry. Um, trying to read something. So anyways, yeah, so Spider-Man teams up with Cloak and Dagger to save them, but then Otto wakes up in his coma, and Annabelle and him try to help Spider-Man and try to defeat them and try to help them with the thing, and then try to help them defeating them. Now I like the parts where it's Peter and Annabelle and Otto trying to help each other, like Otto trying to help Peter's to save them, and and then Peter's like, just because they're criminals doesn't mean we should let them to die. They need help. And then he realized that Cloak and Daggers aren't bad guys; they're heroes. And then Otto tries to help them with Annabelle, and then at the end, there's like we gotta help the Avengers, and then he's like, I see them in another dimension. Maybe I can do something. But then when all hope is lost, when that evil guy was gonna attack Spider-Man, Captain America's shield flew out, and now I'm like, here I am, Captain America, and I was like, yay! And then all the Avengers came to save the day, and it was all great. You know, I cosplayed as Captain America yesterday because in my town they were having a comic book convention, and I dressed up as Captain America. I even saw a little boy dressed up like Captain America, and I got some comics. But anyways, yeah, back to the show. So at the end, after they defeat the Avengers, s here's something I'm really glad that they did. Because everyone says this show has some bad writing, but here's something they did that was really good. That was obvious. Um, so then Miss Marvel was like, "Thank you for helping us, even though you were kind of a jerk lately." And Spider-Man was like, "What if I told you I got Swamp Brains was a supervillain?" I was like, "I knew it. I always thought it was aliens," says Miss Marvel. And Spider-Man's like, "So you believe me? I'm an Avenger. I seen weirder things. Because if this was any other badly written show, they would have let her not believe her because to create drama. And people would be like, but she saw weirder things. Like, how can she not believe him?" But I'm glad they did that. I'm glad. I'm glad. But so yeah, and so then they talked to Otto. Peter went to the hospital to talk to Otto, and that was great. And the episode ended fine. I'm really glad as people as this because I hear some more people still kind of like this show. I mean, if it's still on the air, there must be some people who really like this show. I mean, I really enjoyed it. It has its flaws, but I kind of enjoy it. But yeah, that's my episode recap of Marvel's Spider-Man. I hope you enjoyed that episode, and you probably might see some new videos later on.